What's up, guys? This is Untitled Chapter of As Group, aka Isolation Media. So many days I have not posted a video because of some studies. So let's start with Unity. And this is a crucial video because many of them told me to give the cube movement also. Yeah, we will refer also to the first video where we did our movement with alternate loop count. Let's start with Unity. So dancing line is selected, I know, but let's create a new project. DL cube, wrong position. So it will be a 3D project. Let's create project. I uninstalled Lumberyard and grinding is there Lumberyard because I thought it was a good engine, but really your building is difficult. You have to learn its own console coding for building your own release, which is difficult. So I will go for Unreal later. So let's start with Unity only now. So let's create a terrain. 3D object terrain. Here we are with our terrain. Nothing to do with it. Just create a folder. Name material. Create another folder named script. In material, create one new material. Where was it? Name it brown. We will store here brown only. Color pick brown. For cube, you can choose any color. Yeah. Scripts we will later create, and terrain data. Arrange your work so that you can do work efficiently. Add your terrain to terrain data. Hence we have a folder. Let's so we can see. So we have one terrain. Yeah, create one scene also. Scenes. Save it. It will ask for that. So name it DL where and import it to scenes. Here we are with our 4 folders. Let's start with our main thing, cube. We need only one cube. Where it is. First color apply a material so that we can see the cube here. It will move forward, I think so. So corner is not a better choice for that. Okay, let's concentrate on cube by double clicking it. Make it 0. Oh, 0.5. Good. So here we are with our cube. Let's start with coding. Yeah, add a rigid body component. Add a box collider is there, so no need of collider. Angular drag, make it 0, or else when jumping it will go down 0.1. I think so, that will okay. So let's start with add component. Script name movement, cube movement, let it be cube movement. Name your script such that you can arrange them properly and recognize it. So here we are with our script. So let's start. take time to select as it is recording. No problem. Oh. Done or not? Yeah. Edit script. So here we are with our script. Let's start. Oh, it's hanged. Wait for a minute. Microsoft Visual Studio is busy. We will automatically report this. What the heck? Oh, it's done. So first of all, let's create one public game object, of course. Name it actor. I name it actor only. Now for the movement of the cube, we will give the actor dot transform dot translate vector 3 dot forward as we move forward multiplied with speed. So we will give here public float speed and initialize with 1, and of course you can limit it by multiplying with time dot delta time. That will do a good one. Delta time. Let's see our cube is moving or not. Let's initialize it. Let's see now. Oh, main camera is not aligned. So main camera, choose Control Shift F for the view, and here we are. So it's slow but good. Let's align with view so that Control Shift F. Now let me see. Yeah, it's too slow. So let the speed be 4. Yeah, is it looking like dancing line? Yeah, it's looking like dancing line. So let's go. So we have the movement. Let's create one position vector 3 public, sorry, not private, position vector 3 pose. Why I am creating this? Because we will create cube in the backward of the main cube, like that we will see that it will extrude. Means really in the real world it is not extruding like dancing line. It is creating extra cube behind that, so it is blending with that. So let's start. Now before update we will say pose equal to actor dot transform dot position. Here we are. Now we will create cube. We will do it on update only. So let's create one extra object, game object actor 2, name it, our extra cubes, equal to game object dot create primitive type dot cube, it will create cube. And as I have created position, so let's name it pose. So let's define the pose with actor 2 dot transform dot position equal to pose. So here we are with the cube movement. We are assigning pose to the actor value, means our real cube, and again as giving the value to actor 2 for the backward spawning. So let's see. Oh, it's loading. Yeah, what happened is the real question. Let's create one mat file. Public material mat. Now actor, let's select the actor 2 dot get component mesh renderer dot material equal to mat. So we'll create we will give a, and now as we know all the boxes have box collider, all the cubes have box collider. So as our cube has rigid body and also a box collider, it is hitting with it and it is not giving us the movement. So let's make it ease trigger so that it will not collide with our real box. Actor 2 dot add component, no sorry, get component sorry for your inconvenience, it's a work. So let's start. Get component dot box collider dot is trigger, set it to true. Now let's see it's moving or not. Oh yeah, and I have to assign the material also. Let it come. Yeah, here it is. Here we go, and here we are. See, it's moving. Now it's a problem in my computer when I am recording it, because this thing, you know, it's not my fault, at least its engine is hanging. So what, see, there is another cube which will fit in here, so it's what, let's see frame one by one. It will work in a computer because I'm recording, it's happening. I don't know it's a bug or not. Click pause first, then play to see with frames. Now it is playing, but it is not, it is playing, but it is paused, because I pause it. Now we can play it frame by frame with the third button. So let's see. You see there is no gap here, no gap. Since I am recording, there is no gap here. As I promised you, frame by frame it is going on. Because I am playing, it's because I am recording, it's happening. Why, I don't know. See, there is again a small gap, only small. Why, I don't know. So it's okay, we will manage. It will work in a computer only. So Control Shift F for aligning, so we can make a view little bit bigger. So you can see it's hanging, so one. So it's extruding. We have our extrusion. So now from the first video you can see my loop count video, how I made loop count. Oh, remind me later. Loop count for the movement. So let's begin with the movement of the cube. Let's create one private int loop count equal to 1. Now if our button is pressed, means if input dot get mouse button down, which is 0, hence we get if loop count percentage means modulus 2 not equal to 0, then we will transform the cube, rotate the cube. So actor dot transform dot Euler angles equals new vector 3. If you are having problem with this video, means in this process, you can refer to the first video I have given it. I'm typing here without explaining because it is in my first video. You can refer to that. So loop count plus plus, and if you have seen, you know this technique. Again else after dot transform dot Euler angles equal to new vector 3 is 0, 0, 0, loop count plus plus. Let's save it and now see. Two, one, two, one, two, one, two. So see, we have a dancing line movement here, and I think we're pretty quite happy. But someone, I think, is thinking about what about jumping, because as the cubes will be produced, what about jumping? So we will come to it now only. So create a public bool on ground equals true. Yes. Now we will, because if you see that these two are working in when jumps, these two are really working there, means the real cube is moving, but the back cubes, means the which is extruding, does not get spawned. So from here, when it is jumping, it will be false, and no changing in position of the actor 2, means it will not rotate. So from here it will be on ground. So if on ground equals true, then this will happen. Now a question will come in your mind that how will I know that it is on ground or not? A very clever technique for that, we will create one function here. Let be public bool. It will return a bool uh, name it is grounded, and hence our function defines us. It's our own made function. It will return bool. Now it's about a physics dot raycast. Now see, from the middle of the portion, which is y value 0.5, it will cast a ray and detect one object by casting the ray. If the ray is casted in the ground, then what will happen? It will get directed. Let me show in paint. So see here, here is the cube. I'm so bad in drawing cube. Yeah, from here our ray will be casted. It is 0.5, and here is our ground. So from here it is 0.5 units, and it will hit the ground and it will detect. But what will it return? If it is on ground and it hits the ground, it will return true, and if not, then it will return false. Mean what will happen? Let's create one cube. Create one ground is here. So our distance is this. It is not 0.5. Yeah, so it will not work. Which is true. So from here we can see that our cube movement will depend on the ray casted there. So let's create here return, directly return, no value encrypted. So it will return physics dot raycast, physics dot raycast. Our cube will be actor, we know. What happened? Actor. Oh sorry, only transform position will be fine. I think it will not do anything. What happened now? Actor dot transform what happened? Why it is not detecting, man? Let me reload it. Actor is not a... Oh sorry, my big mistake. It will be under the class, so here it will be private. Again wrong. Public bool on ground I have given on ground. I think it will be is grounded. Is grounded. Let's create our own function, and hence we are return physics dot raycast actor dot transform dot position to the direction vector 3 dot down, vector 3 dot down, and let's create one new variable dist from ground, means distance from ground, which will defined us by us only. Make it a new public float dist from ground, which is distance from ground, and give it 0.6. we will giving it extra for our occurrence, and here we are. So it will return. Now you have to initialize it. So on ground is equal to is grounded. It's a catching variable which will catch true if physics.raycast that value is true, then on ground will be true, and it will hence move and extrude you will say. So let's see what's happening. I think the variable is created. Yeah, here we are. So let's see our cube here and make it towards where is our camera? Here. Where is our cube? Here. Camera is here, cube is here. So make it towards corner. Make one another terrain. So give it there, make it downward. So let's see. Oh sorry, I have to for showing you I have to make the camera a parent of cube. Let's view cube and control shift F. Oh sorry, main camera, control shift F, align with view. So 1 2 1 2. So let's go. Is it moving too slow? Make it 6. Now let's see what happens. There is our terrain, and yeah, so you see it's moving like what, I also don't know. So we have to constrain the position, means constraint rigid body, we have to constrain the rotation x, y and z. It will not rotate. As it rotated, the vector 3 dot translate made true, and it stuck in our same terrain only. Again make it 8, let it be fast. Here 6, so we can see. So let's see what happens. 1 2 and boom, and it goes, and here we are with our jump movement. We will make our speed a bit great. So we have our movement here. Let's see. Now death comes. In every man's life death comes. So what is cube then? So we will create one cube inside it for referring. Now make it outside so that we can edit it. Also give it brown. I have make it bigger for obstacle. Make it control D. What happened? Control D. Make it size sidewise. Pressing control you can snap to grid. So one time. So it will coming in the position of the cube when it hits. So it made it with collider. We know all the cubes have the collider. So open it. So make public bull is alive. Sorry, equals true. And now this will happen. I think so. If all the script is under is alive, because when that comes, every process stops. So here we are. Now how will we initialize with is alive? So as we know, our main cube has one collider, which is box collider. So here is our cube which has a box collider. If we make it trigger, nothing will act. Rigidbody will also not act. Terrain will also act. No collider will act. So we will use a function called collision. Sorry, on collision enter. Make one function on collision enter. You will see. Go for the documentation if you don't know about it. So let's create the obstacle. Let's make the obstacle in a new layer so that it recognizes it, or it will hit. It is already hitting the terrain. So here is our boat obstacle. Let's add a tag. Name it obstacle. Yes, it is an obstacle. Death obstacle. So select these two cubes. It is obstacle for us. So if collision what happened? Oh, spelling. Collision dot game object dot tag is equals for obstacle, means if the collision, when it is collided, the game object with tag obstacle is being seen, then it will hit. It will give us is alive equals false. So it will stop moving. Let's see. Oh shit, it died. I am dead. Why playing dancing line? So you can see one effect, I think so. The blasting effect of the cubes. Let's create it. It's a bit easy, and we are on the verge of the, means we are close to the end of the tutorial. Make one game object prime. Make it 3. We'll creating one array equals game object dot create primitive type cube. So 3 objects are created. What happened to this? make it what happened. I am bit accustomed with C++, so it's not gonna happen. How to declare? Bad idea to declare a managed array. Try initializing with a new expression. Okay. Oh, it's making me true. Let's copy it. I just forgot. Make it prime1, prime2. So 2 game object will 3 game object will be created on that position. So this position will be prime dot transform dot position equal to pose, which is our current pose of the actor, means our cube. Control C, make it 2 times, and name it 1, name it 2. It will have a rigid body, of course. Dot, no dot, rigid body. I give it given, yeah, I think it's done. So 3 of them will have a rigid body. It is giving a big one. I just forgot, so for no delay I have given this. So it will move in a random direction when hitting it, means the effect of blasting. So we'll give prime dot rigid body dot add force. What happened? There was a mistake, I think. What happened now? Let me refer to our oh, we will give it a velocity. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I think it will be a add force. So dot velocity equals on unit sphere. Now what happened? I just forgot. Random on unit sphere into 50, means it will go for the random movement. So let's copy it. Make it 100, give it a effect, so it will go downwards, upwards. So we have our blasting effect here. So let's see, let it load. Let's see. Boom. What happened? I also don't know. So we will give a material for those prime dot material means set get component material is on the mesh renderer equals matte, same color as that, minus matte. What the heck is happening to me? Of course not for you. You have all the dancing line code. I think it is the last, I think, and you will be happy after that. Boom. I also got extruded. It will be applied for prime 2 and 3, 1 and 2, and so v 1 2. So let's see. Boom, it broke. So we have our blasting effect here, so we are good to go now. So here is our dancing one. Is it happening? Yeah, we have our I think desert is in my aspect. I think desert is good in dancing line. The song is really good. So here we are with our movement 1 2 1 2 1 2, and our let's see it's jumping or not. Yo, here we are. If you got any problem in your coding, just hit below, like first, then subscribe, and give me in the comment section, and I will always reply you. It's my promise to you, I will always reply. So let's see, let's play dancing line. Desert one only. 3 2 1. Let's see. Yeah, from desert, and here it goes. See, it's the root movement, I think so, in the desert. So make your own level. Happy day, I think. So best of luck for your dancing line. If you wanna make it, go for the level design tutorial by Shambo. From now I will not, because I am the scripting and level designing section. I am on the scripting and level designing section of the Isolation Media. Please check our new games in itch.io. Open itch.io. Search for Isolation Media. And you will see our things creator here. We are Isolation Media. This is art by me. How it looks, hit like for that also, give a like. So it is a game. Sorry, let's go from the first. It's a blue BLU. It's a game by my friend Shambo. It is not yet created. It's a 2D game, so it like, and I made one of you go 3D stack slide. and made it some appear on a journey. So I made it some graphic oriented so that you will love it. So how's that? It will be a good one. So I will see your creation, and if you made one dancing line game, please comment below. I will obviously see your project because I only teached you, and I will be happier for your success. So goodbye guys, this is Untitled Chaudhary of As Group aka Isolation Media.